We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Texas attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. David Young will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Batting second, the third baseman, Charles Takahashi.
Into the box now, Charles Takahashi, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 2-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Puig gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kenneth Mullis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch coming. Here it is.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And this throw gets away from him.
That is hit. The second baseman, Rougned.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Odor, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. 2 out, bases loaded. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Stepping in now, Dave McDougal. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
J.P. Weir is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Albert Hatton, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
To the plate now, Luis Valdez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 47 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Alejandro Sanchez. That's a strike to throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McDougal is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And the pitch. Shea Clark stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Patton has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. A swing by Ramirez, and this one soaring to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Jose Ramirez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So here's Jose Abreu as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he misses again, 2-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Damon Rodriguez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And it's fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. And now is Yasiel Puig. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. In there, no balls and a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Line hard, but foul. A windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Ramirez is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers.
So next to the plate for Texas, Kenneth Mullis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 3-2 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Rob Tejada. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, number 24.
Standing in, Christopher Bagley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Odor has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Valdez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Drilled down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. The throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping up to the plate, Alejandro Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. first offering on its way. He's set. The 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready on 0-2. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways. He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The set and the 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offense.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Nomar Mazara. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
No balls and a strike to count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Keon Broxton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Bagley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Royals.
Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Vinny Domit. First delivery to him on the way.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one into right. Puig is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Shea Clark. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order. And the deficit holds at 5-4. All set for the start of the 4th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Domit is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Up next for the Rangers, J.P. Weir. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he lays off for ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Charles Takahashi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2-0 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kenneth Mullis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-0, and that's low, ball 4. So coming to the plate, Kenneth Mullis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Jose Abreu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is up and in, ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now batting, Damon Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
0-2. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ripped down the first base line.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 99.
Stepping in, Rob Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is popped up. Takahashi waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Odor now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 2-2. Keon Broxton waits on deck. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 5-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Christopher Bagley. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And oh, that gets him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Luis Valdez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Standing in, Alejandro Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Domet, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off the right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And there's ball 1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he'll be tagged out trying to... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dave McDougal. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.P. Weir. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jonah Watson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 3.
Leading off the inning, Vinny Domet, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Shea Clark stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Jose Ramirez is on deck. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. First pitch on its way. Jose Ramirez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well, as it ties our ball game at 5-5.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his third RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Eric Calzado will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Eric.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Runner at second here with one man out. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Damon Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far, and they take a 7-5 lead. Dodge gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 37.
So now to the plate, Rob Tejada. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Christopher Bagley, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Dodge, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Count is full. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 7-5.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing second base.
Tim Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Yasiel Puig. Adam Doherty will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. And welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Kenneth Mullis. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Puig takes his lead at third with 1 away. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Right side, reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Adam Dougherty. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Broxton's on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate now, Vinny Domit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
McDougal has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Ready now, Shea Clark. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now in the box, Eric Calzado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The set and the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a throw over, back in standing. Runners on the move for second. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runner going a second time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The set and the 1-2. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get. In his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Adam Ottavino answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Puig is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calzado is there to put it away for out number 1. In now, Dave McDougal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Again, another foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calzado will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Keone Kela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Damon Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Rob Tejada is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christopher Bagley. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Three and two, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
3-2.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Doherty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Kevin Quackenbush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 61.
Willie Calhoun will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
He'll try again, 1-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped him up. Tejada has a play. 2 gone.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Charles Takahashi. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation that a team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Royals with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. David Young earns his first win of the season. Kevin Quackenbush closes the door for the save, his league best 50th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the AL Central, the Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Royals sit in first place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-3. As of today, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Stros had 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox 8-0. It was their fifth straight victory. As of right now, the Astros are in second place in the AL West. They're 3.5 games back. And the White Sox are in fourth place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 5-0. In the standings, the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division, 12.5 games back. And the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Rays snapped their 5-game losing streak as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics sit in third place in the American League West Division, 4.5 games back. Joel Copen earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 4-3. As of today, the Blue Jays are leading the AL East. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Orioles are third in the division. They're 3.5 games back. Arturo Chavez plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 18-5. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Seattle Mariners swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-5. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in fourth place in the American League West, 10 games out of first. And the Angels are atop the division, 3.5 games ahead of second. The Nationals put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-7. In the standings, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Nationals are second in the division, 6 games out of first. Lamont Flores grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 2-1. Heading into the day, the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Braves are atop the division, 6 games up on second place. Javier Baez launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 6-2. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. As of right now, the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central. They own a 2.5 game advantage, while the Pirates are 4th in the division, 11 games out of first. Larry Casey got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 4-1. At the start of the day, the Reds sit in third place in the National League Central Division. They trail by 8.5 games. And the Brewers are second in the division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The San Diego Padres totaled 11 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-4. The win was their 6th in a row. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres sit in third place in the National League West Division. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a road win against Arizona 4-2. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are second in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Colorado Rockies snapped their 7-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Giants 1-0. In the standings, the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West, 14 games back. And the Giants are atop the division, 3.5 games ahead of second. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.